Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome into another weekly Bricktober Pack in the month of October, and this week's that won is none other than Marvel Superheroes, and I'll talk about how you can vote to choose the last and final one at the end of the video, so stick around for that. But anyways, Marvel Superheroes did win over some of the other past CMF series. So the idea of this series is to add on to pre-existing series from this past year as a way to expand upon the original CMF series that you can find linked at the end. If you don't know how Bricktober Packs works, it's just 4 minifigures, or I guess sometimes it's animals, but anyways, it's 4 minifigures and they can't use any new pieces or molds or whatever you want to call them. Now, when I was coming up with who I wanted to include, I already had a couple of people set aside for the Bricktober Pack if I did wind up making them. So I also did go through the comment section to see who you guys were disappointed that I didn't include, and the number one character that I saw constantly being repeated was Daredevil. Now, I didn't want to do Daredevil based off of his regular red suit and everything because it's just, I don't know, he's always in the games in that outfit, and if we ever do get him in Lego form, it'll of course be in red. So I want to do the cool yellow and red one. So that's what his appearance is based off of here, and I'm really happy with how it came out. It is pretty similar to the designs, of course, that we've gotten in the past for him, but it is a cool little variant, I think, in my opinion, and I love how it just came out. I love the contrast between the yellow and the dark red, and he also has 2 of his sticks there, and he's also using the Black Panther ears, I guess. Anyways, they're here acting as horns, but anyways, it's there in yellow. But moving on to the next character in the pack is another character that a lot of people were disappointed that I didn't include in their comic book design, and it is Black Widow. So she's here actually kind of based off of her appearance from the DS game of the Lego Marvel Superheroes, but you know, you couldn't see that at all, like it was so crummy and everything. So here she is here using the Elizabeth Swann hairpiece in dark red, and she just has some really cool printing and everything meant to look like her appearance from the classic comic books and such. So I'm really happy with how this looks and how different it is to the versions that we've gotten in the MCU. But moving on to the third slot in the series, we have someone I was tempted not to include, but I'm actually quite happy that I did because I really love this character, especially from a certain movie from my childhood, but it is the Silver Surfer, and he is here, and he of course is just, he doesn't have too much going on, but I'm really happy with how he turned out here. I still really want a Fantastic Four set, and I would just love it if it had like this giant Galactus build with Silver Surfer. I think it would be so awesome, and he was such a big part of the Lego Marvel Superheroes game that how could I not include him here? He's so iconic, and I really love his design, and again, hopefully someday down the line we'll get him. But moving on to the final character in the series is a huge fan favorite, and we'll be getting a TV show on the Disney Plus streaming service, and it is none other than Moon Knight. And I'm really happy with how this figure came out. I'm really happy that I actually got to use the new hood piece here, and I think that it works really well for him in white. And of course, he also comes with a white cape. But I really enjoyed making this character. I'm not too familiar with it, but from what I've heard about looking up like his history and stuff for the show, I'm really excited to see him come in live action, and yeah, he just looks really great here in minifigure form. Again, another character that I think a lot of people really want in Lego form at some point down the line, which hopefully that happens sooner rather than later. But anyways, everyone, what do you think of this Bricktober Pack? Are you happy with my inclusions? Of course, I know a lot of people wanted me to do the Fantastic Four, but I actually have a series already put together of like a just Fantastic Four characters and villains series, so I think that could work really well. But again, I don't know, I have all these ideas for classic comic book Marvel stuff, especially a Marvel super villain series to go alongside with my superheroes series. So again, in 2020 I'm for sure going to be doing that at some point. But anyways, everyone, what do you think of this? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you want to, please go ahead, head over to the community tab and vote on which Bricktober Pack you want to see made next week. And we're gonna have 3 options to keep it diverse. I didn't want to whittle it down just to 2 because I really like what we have here. So First, we'll have Gotham, a comic book TV show, and then we will also keep Minecraft in the running, which actually would have been the one that was removed, but it's a video game, so I want to keep things diverse. And then lastly, we also have the Star Wars 20th Anniversary series, so I think that would be so much fun to make and revisit. If you haven't checked those out, go ahead, search them up, but if you also want to check out the Marvel Superhero series, I will link that here. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy the pack, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.